are the games, some of the National League games. Obviously, Game 1 for all National League series are kicking off today. Game 2 for the American League series are playing today as well. So like we heard earlier, or like we saw earlier, the little game break that they had, Houston and Minnesota playing as of right now. The other games that will be coming on later today from the American League: Chicago White Sox, Oakland A's, Toronto, and Tampa Bay. Actually, I take that back. Buffalo Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays, and Yankees and the Indians. So they will be playing later today as well.
So Yankees lead the Indians, Rays lead the Blue Jays, White Sox over the A's, and Astros over the Twins. Hunter, that's 3 upsets yesterday.
Yes, 3. I had mistaken.
And the one team that didn't, I put their hat on.
Yes, yes. You were really rooting
Let it go,
for
Buffalo.
the Buffalo Blue Jays.
I was.
The Buffalo Blue Jays. I would like to see the Blue Jays upset the Rays, but I think the Rays have a really good shot of making it to the World Series. The problem is like we said yesterday, or like I said yesterday when I was reading a lot of the percentages that these quote-unquote experts are giving, is that it doesn't matter who's coming out of the American League because the Dodgers can just squash them. Mm-hmm. That's essentially all I'm hearing, all I'm reading is that, sure, enjoy these playoffs while you can, as Martin is now on the mound for the Braves in relief of Fried. But enjoy your team if you made the playoffs, but it doesn't matter because when you face the Dodgers, you're going to get stomped. That's everything I've read.
Would you have took Fried out right now? Since he got out of it, nobody on?
I think so. I think it's not a bad call. If you just think that you have the guy in preparation, and if you believe in your bats. You know, sure, the guy's going to come in relief, and you have to just believe that your offense is going to get it going, and he's just going to be a game manager. Believe in the guys behind him. I think we've got a great defense behind the pitcher. I think Dansby Swanson is fantastic at the shortstop position. Albies is a great second baseman. We know Freddie Freeman is probably contending for a Gold Glove at the first base. So I have no problem with bringing in the relief pitcher. There are just certain names I don't want to see be brought in relief.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There are just certain names that I see, and I'm like, I'm kind of concerned, but I had to just double check. I didn't want us to have a fiasco like we had Monday. I was sitting there like, wait. I'm sitting there. I'm like, have we been live for like 20 minutes muted? But nah, we've been okay.
We may have just got up and walked away.
I would have been like, I'm watching the rest of the game. Just enjoy it. I'll give you my synopsis when it's over. So, do you think out of any of the American League games that have already played one and that are going to play their second one today, one goes 3? Or does the team that won game 1 end up ending it today?
Oh, God, I don't know. I don't know about baseball. I honestly don't know. Baseball, it's 3 games. You know, again, Hunter, I've seen too many times where the best baseball team doesn't win. The team that wins has the most runs. And we're talking about a 60-game season here. Mm-hmm. So, you know, can the Braves out-hit them? You're 0-0 now. There's a lot of – I would bet 1,000 to 1,000,000 people, whoever bet on it, Hunter, 99% of them, nobody had them the over-under at -1.
Right.
under 1. So, it's just crazy, postseason baseball. Like I said, Cardinals have had Kershaw's number, and you just don't know.
That's
There's a
trouble.
fly ball.
Good Lord.
Seattle, back when Griffey and them were playing, I thought maybe that was the best team I've ever seen. And they, set a major league record for wins, and they didn't win championship. Mm-hmm. And the Cardinals, Hunter, I saw the team that got swept by the Red Sox when the Red Sox won their first World Series and whatever it was. That was one of the best teams they've ever had, and that was me all in on the conspiracy that once they beat the Yankees and came back. Mm-hmm. I was like, hey, no way we're winning it. And I thought we were the better team that year. Mm-hmm. And I thought we were the best team in baseball that year. We don't win it then. We don't win 97 wins, 96 wins. We win the World Series with 83 wins. I mean, that it was one of the worst teams they had in the Yadier Molina era. There's a fly ball to right field, 2 down now for the Braves.
That's Marquez pulling that one in. in right field. So I guess Ozuna's not in the outfield. I looked. It was. I guess he's still just sitting on the DH spot for us in the bats, which is fine. I like Duvall out in left. Austin Riley obviously playing third for us. So there's still a lot of. Well, not a lot. There's still some time for the Braves offense to maybe turn it around, as it's 0-2 now for the Reds. Nobody on base.
Y'all got 2 hits, Albies and Acuna.
That's it. I know, and the Reds have 6. They had 6 or 7 hits on us. So Fried obviously they were just getting what he was throwing at them, but the defense just played good enough to where they didn't allow any scores. That's a big swing.
I'm trying to figure out
miss.
how Freddie's 0 for 2 and he doesn't have a walk. Did he butt somebody over?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well,
I don't
fly.
quite remember.
He didn't hit a fly out, so why would he be?
I don't quite remember. So the other games coming up in this afternoon for the National League.
How's Cardinals play? 5 o'clock?
The Cardinals do, in fact, play at 5 o'clock. In the top of the second right now is Miami and Chicago. That was close. I know the box said that was.
How do you not call that a strike?
That
Because
was
it
close.
curved
from
the strike zone to that corner.
And it didn't miss that corner by much either.
I mean, like that, according to K-Zone. But even if it even curved into that, like as an umpire, you're like, it's a strike.
So Miami and Chicago starting. They're in the top of the second right now. Kevin, who you got in that game just today? Great grab, Riley. Good throw over to Freeman. And that's 1, 2, 3. And we're going into now the bottom of the 8th. But the Miami-Chicago series. So the Cubs, Yu Darvish probably pitching today. He's in running for the Cy Young. Best pitcher in the National League right now, some could argue. But Miami has had spurts this year where they've been able to score with the Braves. They've beat us a couple times this year. They were able to finish second in a very competitive division bats-wise. But to me, I think I still kind of like Chicago in Game 1.
There's only 3 games behind them on the season. So, I mean, I think all these matchups, Hunter, right after 60 games, I could almost say they're all even. And not and flip a coin almost. I bet we could let JP pick them, and he could do just as good as most prognosticators in this first round. 3-game series. You don't know. It's a 60-game season. National League teams have DHs now. Like who's got the best DH in the National League? Who had a random guy sitting on the bench when this season? You damn right.
Yeah,
the Braves do. So Cardinals they got rid of Osuna. So he could have been playing DH for us. Like, what if we known in the season, Hunter, that we needed a DH?
Right.
Do we then keep Ozuna?
Probably because you know what he brings to the plate.
That's what I'm saying. Like that mess swung that for you guys as far as offensively wise. So
that's the other National League game that's just up and running, and the top of the second right now, scoreless. The other National League game that is Game 1 of their series, 5 o'clock, your St. Louis Cardinals against the San Diego Padres. You told me Monday, you believe the Cardinals can win a series, whether it's this series.
I think they win too because of the short series. There's a 3 and a 5.
Yeah.
And with the Audier, Molina in a 3 and 5 game series, put it this way, Hunter.
Cardinal. Yeah, you can call me Cardinal.
I know it's turned into a baseball philosophy, but the Cardinals have been talking about this since like 2001, too, when Pujols and Molina first started. Win every series. So every series they go into, they play a 3-game series. Mostly, you'll say we're going to take 2, and at the end of the season, we'll be in first place.
Right.
So that's been the philosophy. That's been their goal. So that's their strategy, is to actually win the 3-game series and then worry about the next team in the next series, as opposed to one pitcher pitches.
I guess my question then is this. I guess my
they're used to playing like this. Kind of what I'm saying.
Oh, look, they're showing a 95 World Series champions. I'm wearing that hat. Would you look at that? I guess what my question is then is, do you see St. Louis taking Game 1, or do you see them maybe not taking Game 1? Do you see them splitting, or do they just sweep?
I'll let you do this. Do you know anything about either one of these pitchers, Paddock or Kim?
I know nothing about the either one of these pitchers.
Okay, so
the only thing I know is that the San Diego Padres are basically the West Coast version of the Braves. Offense. So now the Cardinals have been able to salvage the season that they were on a run for. So I can't really pick against them because that would be wrong. And, historically, the Cardinals have always been good come postseason time. It didn't matter how they got in at what seed. When it came postseason time, we saw this last year against the Braves. They show up and they're ready to play. 1.62 ERA for
Don't do it.
Kwang Hyun Kim, the pitcher today for the St. Louis Cardinals. I think you can win game one because I'm looking at this right now. If pitching is doing this for Cincinnati against Atlanta, holding us scoreless, then your pitching, sure enough, should be able to really combat San Diego's high-powered offense. Markakis puts the ball on the ground over to second baseman for the first out of the inning.
Well, Kim's got 3-0 with a 1.62 ERA.
3-0, so... But how many games has he played?
I don't know.
Is it only 3? Did they just pull him off?
Man.
Is he a freshie?
I don't have the...
Is he a diaper dandy? Is he fresh? Straight out the minors? Because they needed arms? You never know.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Unless they...
He got 7 starts.
7 starts, okay. 7 starts, 3-0.
No, actually 6 starts. One of them was relief.
That was a lazy swing, but I don't even know. Is this Austin Riley at the plate right now? Yeah, that was the laziest swing I've ever seen in my life.
Looks like 3-0, 6 starts. He's got 5 innings in every start, Hunter. So he quality start every time.
Okay, quality start every time, and he could maybe now that it's postseason time push the limits a little bit more. Maybe get 6 or 7 innings.
Let's go, Kim.
So yeah, if you're feeling comfortable with it, I could see St. Louis taking this game. I know I had the Padres winning this series, but that's because I'm in the same boat that I felt with I am with Atlanta. The bats at some point, if you can just out-hit somebody, I think that's what it comes down to. But I know the saying literally is, well, how do you combat good bats? Defense. It's pitching and defense.
Hunter, what's going on in this game?
It's pitching and yeah, it's exactly what it is.
The aces are up there. So just remember, folks, when I'm picking the Cardinals, that the idea is, when Yadier Molina's in the game, the pitching staff gives up 1 run less a game than they do when he's not there. Almost 2. They actually are almost 1 run less than everyone in baseball when he's in the lineup.
Here's the question that I have now when I'm looking up here at Atlanta and Cincinnati pitching. So you've got Bauer.
Oh, he didn't go.
He didn't go. You've got Bauer now at 8 innings. Do you let him go 9 with the success that he's having?
You damn right.
What if it stays 0-0?
You bring him in. You leave him in there.
You leave him in there for as long as you can?
Bro, you stay in there. Here's why.
It's 3 games.
As soon as you put someone at that's
what
as soon as you
I'm
put someone
getting
else
at.
in, the Braves are going to swing for the fence.
We're going to swing for the fence.
Right.
That's exactly
That's
exactly what my thought was, if we somehow, some way...
He's still in He just struck out on a fastball at 94. I saw last in 95, so, he's still mid-90s.
I don't know.
That's right down What are you swinging at and missing?
I don't know.
Hunter?
I'm just trying to think of a way that Atlanta somehow overcomes this pitching problem against Cincinnati. Because if they do bring in someone in relief,
score 1?
Yeah, no, seriously, yeah, that's all we would have to do is score 1. But that was my mindset was, if all we have to do is beat one guy in relief, and they're pulling him.
Oh, they're pulling him now.
They're pulling him now.
We were talking about going 9. What are they doing? All right, Hunter, congratulations. y'all win game 1. He just tomahawk chopped you too.
Wow.
Yeah, he gave you the chop.
Please light a fire underneath somebody that you really aren't supposed to light a fire under with this team with this much firepower. Please do that. Because guess who's at the plate now? Ronald.
So they took him out basically at the bottom of the lineup and said, you're not facing the top of the lineup 4 times.
I don't understand that.
So Acuna today flied out to center, struck out looking, and doubled to deep center. So maybe they don't want him to double or hit a home run.
I don't know. It's to me, that was a questionable
Ain't nobody on base.
We'll look back at this. No, it's 0-2. Nobody on base. We'll look back on this movement right here when this game is over and saying, was this maybe the right move to pull Bauer out like that? Why not try and have him finish 9 and just rely on your offense? Because Fried's not in the game anymore for the Braves. It's a relief. We might even be bringing in a closer.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just strange to me. That's just strange.
Well, they went to commercial while I was sitting there watching
They went to commercial.
the game cast. I just watched the stat page. And here's a commercial.
And then the final National League game today is, I don't know anybody's going to stay up late to watch this. But at 10 o'clock, the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers face off for their game one of their series.
Listen, the baseball writers love the Dodgers. So
They love
all the people on TV. They love the Dodgers. They love the Angels. They want to go to LA. That's the reason why, Hunter. Their studios are there. They want to go there, enjoy the weather, enjoy LA, and it's so biased into that it's easy to see. Yeah,
I don't see anybody that probably gives Milwaukee a sliver of a chance. I don't think Milwaukee wins the series. I think the Dodgers do win the series. Dodgers have been the best team in baseball all year. I don't see them, taking a back seat now. It's just going to be, are they actually going to face somebody at some point this year that's not in their division or a American League West team that they obviously haven't seen at all during the season, and they're not going to know how to prepare for them. Because like me and you can say, people forget that all the time. All they did was play National League West teams and American League West teams.
Right.
So could the Milwaukee Brewers have something that they haven't seen all year? The Brewers were in arguably the most competitive division in baseball.
Got 4 teams.
The Central. They got 4 teams in. So I don't know. I think the Dodgers can win the series. It's just, is it going to be, just a quick 2 games and then it's over, or does Milwaukee possibly steal one?
All right. Acuna's at the plate.
Acuna is at the plate, 1 for 3 on the day.
First pitch is ball. Second pitch, ball.
Third pitch, ball. So put him on then.
I mean, Trevor Bauer could have done that.
Yeah, Bauer's looking out there right now, and he's probably trying to bite his lip so hard not to say anything.
Well, hit it out. 3-0 count. He tried to. Now, wait a minute, Hunter. I remember earlier this season a guy swung at a 3-0 count, and they got mad at him. Well, why are we not having a fight right now? Why are we not having a baseball brawl right now? He just swung at a 3-0 count.
Yeah. I don't know. It's strange.
The rules of baseball.
The rules of baseball. 3-1 pitch.
He blew that one right by him.
3-2, full count.
98 on the inside corner, Hunter. That's tough. That's just, I can only imagine. I'm guessing he's not throwing the changeup here.
No, I don't think he's leaving anything for Acuna.
I mean, what's he breathing all hard for?
He's throwing 5 pitches.
He's sweating to death out there throwing 5. How hot is it in Atlanta? He got the out. Struck him out.
98. Does that say 98 or 99? I can't read it. 98.
He got him.
He got him.
But
so
no more Bauer. You got Freddie Freeman to lead off the 9th. All right, Hunter.
So that's baseball.
That's baseball for now. We'll come back in the 9th inning.
We'll come back in the 9th inning
up
for the Braves game that's happening live right now. You guys didn't realize you were going to tune in today and get a play-by-play from the Joxx podcasters, but also mixed in between, we talk about the series that are going on or getting ready to happen today.
So looking at the NL Central, these teams, Hunter, none of them scored 300 runs, but none of them gave up 300 runs. They're all averaging basically every single one of them 4 runs or 4.5 runs a game and giving up 4.5 runs a game. Like they are all 4 to 5 runs a game is their go.
And see, you got to look at it. Like in that case, we kind of have to take into consideration who they did play. They just beat up on each other.
And the American League Central.
And the American League
3
Central.
and 2.
So it was they played. You could argue they played the tougher schedules than anybody else in baseball. You could argue that because you look at, like you said, 3 people got in from the American League Central, 4 teams got in from the National League Central.
So you guys scored 300 runs.
Mm-hmm.
The Dodgers and Padres did. The rest of the guys in the playoffs in the National League did not. Giants missed at 299. Over in the American League, 300 runs, Yankees, Blue Jays, White Sox. Pitching-wise, runs against, Twins gave up Indians at 209 and the Braves at 288. The Marlins gave up 300 runs, so their pitching's not there. Cardinals probably had the best pitching in the National League Central, probably right there at the same as the Cubs, if not just slightly.
I'll just go out on a
slightly better.
limb. I'll go out on a limb right here about this game that's on right now.
Dodgers got the best National League, though. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was just gonna say. I think we go extra here. I think we go over 9.
Oh, he needs one. Let's go. What are you waiting on?
Listen, I know that and you know that, but nobody can seem to get their bat on the ball, so I think we go extra. I don't know how many in extra, but I think game 1 in this series goes extra. So
are we going to the top of the 9th now? Is that what we're doing?
yes, top of the 9th.
All right, Hunter. Let's